Attorney General Basil Williams Monday made clear that his performance at the AG's chambers has been up to par. This, however, is not the view in some quarters, especially the parliamentary opposition and former Attorney General Anil Nandlall. Mr. Williams spoke of his achievements since taking office while suggesting that Mr. Nandlall was never the man for the job.
I never heard of an Attorney General before while sitting in the chair of Attorney General, being elevated to the chair of a big organization that is so important in the context of cleaning world economy. I don't know if Mr. Nandlall ever held a conference as big as the Hague Conference or as the CFATF Conference. I don't know in fact, there's nothing for Mr. Nandlall to show.
Mr. Williams said that the major accomplishments of his predecessor might have been the missing law books and what he termed the outrageous law revision exercise.
Mr. Nandlall tried law revision. We had to bring, the Commonwealth Secretariat had to send Dr. Zuru here, and he died after trying to rectify that review. I mean, I don't want to laugh at that, but it must have been a very strenuous exercise, because when Mr. Nandlall was finished with his so-called review, entire acts disappeared from the laws of Guyana that weren't repealed. There, in fact, was no subsidiary legislation. So Dr. Zuru had that way to clear, God rest his dead.
According to the Attorney General, he is a more competent lawyer than Mr. Nandlall.
So there's nothing to show that Nandlall accomplished. What did he accomplish? Nothing. And let's deal with the successes. If he's talking about the cases, that's one narrow aspect of the Ministry of Legal Affairs. I haven't done any cases as minister with Mr. Nandlall, which Mr. Nandlall won. And in fact, all the cases that I'm likely to win haven't come up. The the ministers that were pulled out and I got them back in, there are other cases wherein he challenged a lot of things and they're pending. For example, the local government elections that were held after 20-something years for the first time. Instead of filing an election petition, he filed some other procedure. So there's no way he could win it.
As it relates to the cases that the AG Chambers has lost over the past 2 years, Mr. Williams said those inherited cases were already lost since before they got to the courts. The AG said his track record is there for all to see and boasted of a winning streak he had when he practiced law. The Attorney General anticipates that this year will be a good year for his chambers. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.